but we were just pretending we were gonna go scuba diving with Alani. And as we go scuba diving, look at this giant starfish or sea star. Maybe we saw one of those, and we saw one of these. These large shells, animals called conchs, live in these large, beautiful shells. And Alani hopes that we see whales and dolphins as we travel back to land. So we maybe hopped in our boat and we took the boat back to land. And when we get to the dock, so that we can get out of the boat onto the dock, we see fishermen unloading their catch of large fish called blue marlin. This right here is a blue marlin. I'm kind of glad we didn't see one of those while we were scuba diving. Look at that. It looks like a big sword. Yeah, so the fishermen there in the Bahamas catch blue marlin. Alani, when we get back, she prepares a delicious snack for us to eat. And the snack it's just foods that we would eat in the United States. Nothing crazy. And later we have some seafood for lunch because we are by the ocean, and so there's lots of yummy seafood. So fish and shrimp, things like that. And as we eat pineapple and bananas, tomatoes and cucumbers, all of a sudden we see a big hummingbird flying around Alani's bird feeder. Have you ever seen a hummingbird? Yeah, they have them in the Bahamas too. And after we eat our snack, we take a ride and we see lots of people taking pictures of flamingos that are parading around the island. Okay, so there we're finished with our imaginary trip to the Bahamas. Something interesting is that the word Bahamas, it's a Spanish word and it means shallow water. So probably because the water around, like on the beaches, it would be shallow water there. So it's called the Bahamas. All right, so that is all that we have for social studies today. Why don't I ask you a few questions yet to see what you remember? What do we call the blue places on our map? Water, yeah. And what are the other places called? Land or continents, yeah. And what is the name of our country? Remember, our country is the United States of America. What about our continent? So remember, our country is smaller, kind of like our classroom. Then our continent is bigger, kind of like our school. What's our continent? North America. And what are the 4 different directions that we can travel around the world? North, south, right? North, south, east, and west. There we go. What is an island? Can you tell me what an island is? It's land that is what? Has water all the way around it. And what were 2 birds that we saw in our imagination when we were visiting Alani? Do you remember? There's one that's really small, a hummingbird, and then there's one that's pink, a flamingo. Good job. All right, I hope you enjoyed learning about a different country today.